Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you are all keeping well in these crazy times. I live in Ireland, so Ireland has been essentially put under a lockdown. You can't really leave your house unless it's for essential services, like you need to go to the shop or to the pharmacy, but you can't visit, your family. And if you want to go out and exercise, usually you'd have to keep within the 2-kilometer radius of your house. So, it has gotten a little bit crazy, but if we stick to all these rules that have been given to us, we can power through it. But I don't want to dwell on that because, it's just the way that it's just the way that it is for now. But happier things. In today's video I want to share the products that once I'm able to leave the house, visit my friends, or go to my work office, these are the products that I will be decluttering. So usually what I do is I either let my friends scour through my declutter pile, or I take the box to work so that the girls or boys at my work can look through it and take what they want. Usually my boxes after a few days are empty because people do like to, people like free makeup. So if this video is something that interests you, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with base products, and the first thing that I'm decluttering is this Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. Now, I have combo skin. I get oily fairly quickly, so there's no point of me keeping a glowy kind of, setting spray because I know I'm not going to use it. Next up is this Bourjois Healthy Mix Powder. Now, I've tried to make this work so many times, but it just doesn't. It's not something that my skin likes. It makes me oily fairly fast. It changes the color of my foundation. So I'm hoping someone else will get, will give it some love. Oh, before I even continue, disclaimer, I am going to sanitize all of them before I let my friends scour through it, or before I put it in a box at work. So that's that. Next up, I have this Estate Dewy Afterglow Baked Highlighting Powder in the shade Afterglow. So it's a purple highlighter, okay? I mean, it doesn't look that bad when you actually swatch it, but this is not my shade whatsoever. Like, I had a pink highlighter from Wet n Wild, and I decluttered that as well because it's just not my cup of tea. I like a good kind of maybe light pink, champagne, goldish kind of highlights, and purple, no, not for me, even though I'm wearing purple on my eyes today, but purple highlighter is not something that I enjoy. Next up is my Physicians Formula Butter Blush. I have my one in the shade Plum Rose. I've actually hit pan on this, but I do not like this shade. It doesn't, it looks grey, right, on my skin, and I don't like that. I guess my skin tone or my undertone is not something that works well with this product, so this has to go. Next up is another blush. This is the W7 Powder Blush in the shade Nude. Love this, I really do, but I need to cut down my my blush collection, and can't really even see it there. And out of all the products that I have, I just decided that I don't reach for it, so I prefer to give it to someone that will enjoy it, because this is a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful blush, blends out really nicely, but I do have other blushes that I prefer more. And then it's another, wow, okay, I'm decluttering a lot of blushes. Next up is the Essence Silky Touch Blush, and this one is in the shade 100 Indian Summer. I love this, but I have to cut down my blush collection, and unfortunately, like, some products have to go, and I would prefer to give it to someone that will use it, and enjoy it, rather than having it in my collection just sitting there and not being used, even though I know it's a good formula. So yeah, this has got to go. I have two other Silky Touch blushes from Essence, which I love and I'm keeping, so you know, compromise. Okay, compromise. Next up is a product that I actually don't like. This is the Niko Pro Liquid Jelly Blusher in the shade Bali. This was in one of my Shop My Stashes, maybe the previous one actually, and I just didn't like it. It doesn't really give my cheeks the color, the pink color that you can see here. It doesn't, it literally just gives a gold sheen. So as a highlight for darker skin tones, I think this would be great, but not for me. And another highlight, oh, I am so sad to let this go, but it's just too dark. It's too dark, and oh, I want, like, this was actually on my wish list, and I actually got it in a Look Fantastic box, and I was so excited, and then I put it on and I was like, oh, it's way too dark. So you know, I'm glad I didn't buy the full size, but still, you know, it sucks. So this is the Laura Geller Big Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey. It is such a beautiful highlight, but it's just too dark for me. This is way too intense of a gold for my fair ass skin. So you know, someone will definitely love this, and you know, it's a high-end product, so yeah, people will enjoy it. These were all of the base products, and it's time for the eyes, and I only have 3 things in the eyes category. And this is the first thing is the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air eyeshadow palette. Now this is a beautiful palette. I love the mattes here. I even hit pan on this shade. I love the mattes, but the shimmers are just lackluster, and this palette just doesn't have a place in my collection anymore. I just, you know, I have other pink toned palette that perform better, like my Huda Beauty New Nude palette, or my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. So yeah, this just doesn't have a place in my collection. Next up is the Ciate Wanderlust Gel Kohl liner. Now the reason why I am getting rid of it is because I have 3 other black eyeliners. I don't need that many, and I know I'm not going to use that many black eyeliners. Like, realistically, I only need 1 and I have 3, so you know, I have to get rid of them before they expire so that someone can use them up. And the last thing is the Beauty Crop Wing Woman Liquid Eyeliner. Now I haven't even tried this, but I opened it up and it has a felt tip applicator, and for my small eyes I can't use a felt tip applicator because it just doesn't work. I need to have a very thin brush applicator to make it work for my eyes. So someone will definitely use that up because this hasn't been even used. Can I have curly hair forever? I love these. I had like a box of braids in, and this is the result, and I love it. Maybe I should do a perm, like an at-home pearl. This quarantine thing, you know, makes you do crazy stuff. Probably not gonna do it, but imagine. Anyway, on to the next category, and the last actually category are lips. Bullet lipsticks. I only have 1 to give away, and this is the Lise Ciate lipstick in the shade Gingerbread. I actually have 2. This one was gifted to me from a friend because she received it in a Birchbox, same way that I did, and she didn't like the color. Now I don't need 2, so I'm gonna pass this along to someone else. Actually, let me give it a swatch. I'll sanitize it afterwards. So this is the shade Sheer, kind of glossy lipstick, which is really nice. Okay, next up is this Rodial Suede lips in the shade Big Apple, and I don't necessarily like the formula. It's fairly drying, and the shade is just not something, although it's very similar to what I'm wearing now. Yeah, but it's I just don't like the formula, and yeah, I prefer to give it to someone that will use it up. Then 2 liquid lipsticks. I have the Contour Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Julu. Very drying on the lips, so if someone when someone takes it, they're going to be in for a surprise, but maybe they like it because it's very long lasting. But yeah, not a fan of that one. Lovely color, but yeah, not for me. Next up is a red lipstick. I love this. Okay, this is one of the best red lipsticks ever. However, I was gifted a red liquid lipstick by my fiance recently, so I decided, you know, to basically rotate this one out and keep that one in. So anyway, this is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Missy and Fierce. The formula is really good. The color is beautiful, but yeah, it just doesn't have a place in my collection anymore. Oh, wait a minute, I need to use something wet to wipe that off. And last but not least is another high-end product that just didn't work out for me, and this one is the Huda Beauty Lip Strub in the shade Ritzy. Now this is a very metallic kind of lip gloss, and it's very opaque. Like, the way that I would use it is actually just to dab it on in the center of my lips and then, you know, kind of blend it out. But it's weird because this is a gloss, but it is kind of drying, so it's kind of weird. But maybe some people don't suffer from the same condition as me, which are dry lips, and that, you know, they might like it. So yeah, this has got to go. But that completes today's video. Yeah, not a very robust decluttering, but still, you know, I like to go through my collection every so often and just see what I don't, you know, like, or what I don't need anymore, and just pass it on to someone so that they can use it up. Yeah, but like I said, that completes today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. But yeah, stay safe, stay home, don't be stupid, don't go out and risk getting infected and then infecting others. But yeah, like I said, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.